Hi everyone and welcome back to Cine Detective channel. This movie review delves into the passionate bond between a disgruntled wife and a young man, revealing the way individuals can be deceived in the quest for love and safety. The film depicts the puzzling existence of Juliana, a charismatic middle-aged woman. In Tricase, Juliana lives out a mundane life as a wife and cashier, without any particularly significant moments. Her husband Martino, with whom she has been married for 10 years, has a prosperous career in the photovoltaic sector. Meticulous in his work, he seems indifferent towards cultivating his relationship with his loving wife Juliana, neglecting intimacy above all. Martino's frequent business journeys and lengthy absences keep him away from home, leaving Juliana alone. Yet, they maintain a tranquil and devoted relationship, characterized by a lack of arguments and a strong mutual devotion. She ends up seeing the supermarket where she works as her own little getaway. It's here that she meets the gaze of Leonardo, a policeman assigned to guard the building. Even though they only share a few fleeting looks, this random meeting sparks a major shift in their lives. On the flip side, Leonardo is still reeling from the shock of his wife's betrayal with her brother, which makes him seem a bit reserved. Both of them are dealing with their own losses, leading them to observe each other from afar. Slowly, they become friends and start developing feelings, but their circumstances and values create a barrier between them. Then one day, everything changes when two robbers burst into the supermarket and take her hostage, but Leonardo steps in and saves Juliana's life. Her world gets turned upside down after the incident, leaving her traumatized. When she finally opens her eyes, her husband Martino is by her side, but soon he has to leave for a business trip. Then Leonardo reaches out to Juliana, asking her to meet him. She agrees, and they quickly grow close, sharing a kiss. But guilt hits her heart, and she pulls away. From that point on, the chemistry between Juliana and Leonardo becomes impossible to ignore, breaking through her previous reluctance. Especially since she was used to a conflict-free life with her husband. An intense attraction ignites between them. One late night, she visits Leonardo, and they spend a passionate night together. This marks the beginning of their romantic relationship. However, Juliana's connection with Leonardo is constantly challenged by her lingering loyalty to Martino. When Leonardo invites her to join him fully, she hesitates, all while Martino returns from his trip. Juliana feels alive yet conflicted, torn between her husband and her lover. In a bid for freedom, she decides to come clean to Martino, thinking honesty will allow her to embrace her love for Leonardo. Little does she know, her truth will lead to devastating consequences. Martino reacts violently, and in a desperate act of self-defense, Juliana stabs him. Tragedy strikes, leaving her and Leonardo with no choice but to flee. Their escape becomes the heart of the story. They become more intimate and understand each other better during their escape attempt. The rest of the story focuses on their escape strategy and how they will deal with their situation. This Italian action romantic road film, directed by Cennino Zangardi, is titled L'esigenza di animi ogni volta con te. The movie dives into the tangled web of emotions and loyalty, showing how people can sometimes betray their own principles in the quest for love and security. The storyline is enriched with conversations that highlight Juliana's struggle to choose between her past and her future, as well as between loyalty and new love. Plus, the film beautifully showcases Italy's stunning visuals and local culture, creating a captivating atmosphere. On the downside, it lacks some detail and a strong screenplay. That wraps up the movie review. If you liked our video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.